And in this episode, I make a gluten-free blueberry crumb cake. And welcome back to More Approved. I'm James. I'm going to be showing you how to make a gluten-free blueberry crumb cake. As always, I will leave the recipe down below in the description box, so go ahead, print that out, gather all of your ingredients, and follow along as I put mine together. The first thing that you're going to want to do is use a mixer with a paddle attachment or a food processor. Set this up. And how about this? Slice now. So it's already. And now we're ready to add in 3 cups of gluten-free flour. I'm just going to slice it. Turn this up from the bottom towards the top. And make a mess. Okay. You want to do this until I can taste it. Our dough mixture is looking pretty good, and if you take a closer look here, you can see that it's still pretty crumbly and falling apart, and that's exactly what we're looking for. Take a 9x13 baking dish. I'm actually using a Pyrex baking dish, and I went ahead and greased this down with a stick of butter. You can also use shortening, and in place of the butter in the dough, you can also use shortening as well. But you're going to want to take about half of this dough mixture and put this into the Pyrex baking dish, and you're going to want to pat that down into place at the bottom. Looks like a fair amount for our base. Then all you have to do is spread it out. Make sure you have nice even coverage all the way around it, and then just start patting it together into place, and that dough is going to compress and start holding together. I'm pretty happy with that. Now you're going to want to take a large bowl that has your cornstarch and sugar mixture in it and add in 4 to 6 cups of blueberries. So go ahead and rinse these off and leave a little bit of the water on there so this will sort of adhere to the outside a little bit. But go ahead, toss it around. Then we're just going to go ahead and pour that over the top of our base. And anything that you have left in there, just go ahead. Try to get as much of that out of there as you possibly can. And now we can go ahead and use the rest of the dough mixture and just crumble that over the top. And now we could put this in our oven at 375 degrees for about 45 minutes to an hour. You're looking for it to turn lightly golden brown on the top. When it turns lightly golden brown, she's good to go. Our gluten-free blueberry crumb cake is out of the oven. It was in the oven for about 55 minutes and it looks absolutely fantastic. Smells really, really good. It's important to note you want this to cool completely before cutting into it. Otherwise, it's going to get a little bit messy. And that wraps up this episode of More Approved. Feel free to give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Give me a thumbs down if you hated it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below in the comment box and I will get back to you. But until next time, I'm James. See you then.